Now we'll apply the fundamental principle of counting uh, to LCAT style scenarios and questions, including arranging objects and multi-step choices. Let's start with the first example. In this example, the repetition is not allowed. Again, as we discussed earlier, we have three independent events. Now we'll have three choices for the first digit. But since the repetition is not allowed, that means whatever digit is used, whatever number from 1, 2, and 3 is used in the first digit, cannot be applied for the next two digits. Therefore, the number of choices would be reduced to 2. The same concept applies, and the number of digits reduced by one more for the third digit. Therefore, the total three digits without repetition would be equals to 6. Let's do one more example. By using the counting principle, we know that total would. Let's discuss one more example. Now, this example is about letters. The question says that arrange the letters A, B, C uh, in a way that the, you know unique how many unique alphabets we can make, and the letters cannot repeat themselves. Again, we are facing a similar situation. We need to form a word which has three letters. Yes, we have three choices for the first letter, but since the repetition is not allowed, therefore for the second letter, the number of choices will be reduced by one. Now, what happens if the repetition is allowed? Well, in that case, we'll have the same choices for the second and the third letter as we had for the first letter. Therefore, now since there are a total of three shirts, we'll have three choices for the first shirt. But now, as we have chosen the first shirt, the total number of remaining shirts would be reduced by one, and the number of choices for the second shirt would be two. In today's lecture, we discussed the multiple choices for sequential events, and we also identified the repetition allowed versus the repetition not allowed. The next lecture will start with permutation.